What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. Welcome to a stone's throw vineyard. Now, May and I are spending a little Sunday fun day, did some work. She had a test. Now we're taking a break, rewarding ourselves with little fall activities. So we're gonna do some wine tasting and just explore some of the new surroundings here in California. All right, so we are nearing the end of our tasting. We have one more left. So far, I think I've been more of a fan. I think I'm more a fan of the whites.
Same.
Yeah. This one's pretty good. We've had this before in another California winery. It's Barbara. I've only ever seen it in California. But so far, a stone's throw winery. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The winery, wrapped up in the winery, and we're still trying to take advantage of the beautiful Sunday. This is actually National Dessert Day, so headed over here to Sidecar. These guys are actual crack.
You're welcome.
Now, if you guys know me, Sugar Shack, I love you, but I think, do we like Sidecar better than Sugar Shack?
I think we decided Sugar Shack is more creative, but the actual donut itself.
Sidecar, damn, giving Crack Shack a run for the money.
As the sun goes down, nothing's ever what we expect, but they keep asking where we're going.
Let's go, Chase. There we go. Easy. There we go.
Slow down when he gets the camera.
Likely story. Let's go, a few more. Do it for Arnold. Arnold.
That was weak.
Woo!
The first 6 were good, I promise.
Nice. Chase is now in Venice.
Yeah.
Chase is now vegan.
Moves to California once, right?
We were just talking about it. Now he just needs his headband.
Yeah.
Fake wings.
It smells amazing.
Oh my god. Some chips and guac. We just did a shoulder workout. Have some layover that come in here. And we'll insert that and then we'll chat with you later. And what is this, bro?
This is the full vegan experience. This is a, what does she call it?
California?
Oh, the name. I said, so every time you come here, you order, you say I am, and then the food. I said I am Hawaiian pizza. It has a real name, I forgot. But yeah, Hawaiian pizza, vegan. Looks amazing. Smells even better.
Got some chorizo on there, some bacon. Well, bacon.
Exactly. Ooh.
There we go.
Is this thing on? Is this thing on? There we go. All right, it's my first time filming. Actually, this is funny timing. I'm going to introduce you guys to, well, at this point you've already seen them. Got a great workout in. Fun fact, this is actually when I left LA last time, you and I came here. It got bulletproof. So Brian and I keep it really simple. So Brian DeCosta back on the channel.
What's up, crew? How's it going?
It's been a hot minute, man.
It has been, and now you're officially in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
5 weeks.
Yeah, we're neighbors now, sort of, kind of. He lives a little bit north of me.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, been a great day training, talking shop, eating food. He enlightened me to these vegan cookie dough things. I don't know. It was a bad idea because now I'm gonna just keep going back.
Yeah. Wanted to have a stand up with my man, Mr. Chase Chewning, for many reasons. First, he's just disgustingly handsome. And he's got the greatest voice and the greatest facial hair. He's got everything that I want as a human being. That's why I build myself up. No, I'm kidding. But we have we have similar stories and we have similar passions in life. A lot of alignment in our journeys, and now that Chase, and I'll let him speak on this, has moved out to California, I felt what better than to link up with each other, get a good lift, eat some awesome vegan food in good Venice fashion,
really good,
and talk about our journeys. So you guys know, and I'm gonna bore you guys, so I'll briefly go into mine. You know that I was a corporate accountant at one point, absolutely hating my life, and not completely hating my life, but just unfulfilled at doing something that wasn't building something that was important to me. We'll touch base on that in a second. And it really took me getting in a pretty bad car wreck, coupled with a struggle with an eating disorder when I was younger, to really have this wake-up call and epiphany that, hey, I need to step out of this bubble, this comfortable 9 to 5, this life I've built for myself per society's norms, and actually start doing something that is serving my vision and is making my impact on the world the way that I want to influence people. That question, how do I want to help people, would just ring in my mind, and it wasn't pounded away on Excel spreadsheets. So
Now they're just your own spreadsheets.
yeah, exactly. Chase, give some people a rundown of your path, and I think you guys are going to find some crazy alignment with, where he's been to where he's come from. Take it away.
Yeah, I think where Brian and I really align in a lot of ways is that we had that realization that we were building somebody else's dream, and like the same but different. And I'll explain how I'm different. You were in one profession, really feeling pulled to go into another one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like the fitness hero journey.
Yeah.
I was already there. I was living in that world, doing the health, wellness, fitness thing, but I was really passionate about it, but I was passionate about somebody else's dream. And I try not to knock anybody, any other jobs or employers, because I do think it was really valuable to give me those lessons and to learn the things that I absolutely needed to do what I'm doing now. But yeah, I mean, you hit the nail on the head. It was just showing up to work every day and loving the people that I was there to serve and to connect, my patients, my clients, the team of other trainers I had with me. But it was just like building somebody else's casa that I was never gonna live in,
Yeah.
And shout out to Brian, true friend, man. Like literally about this time last year, I hit my tipping point, and some shit went down with my job, and I just freaked out. I was calling my mom, I was calling my brother, I was calling my wife, and I called Brian, and I was like, bro, like this thing happened, like I got to get out. What do I do? It was more like a venting session, but I reached out to him because he was already a little bit ahead of me in that. He had started building his own vision, started building his own future, and it was just, once I made that decision, I gave myself a short-term goal, 90 days, Chase, build enough to sustain yourself, to replicate, to duplicate, and here we are, man, a year later, and building my own castle.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, it's unreal, and it's so cool because Chase and I linked up at a point and met each other originally when we weren't the most satisfied in our positions living in Washington, D.C. And now, fast forward a year, for me, I've been out in California a bit longer than a year, we have our own sustaining businesses, and we're living life on our terms. And I'm not trying to glamorize this, guys. I'm not saying like, oh, everything's beautiful, everything's great. We were having this conversation earlier. We want to quit every day, multiple times per day. It's not all just beautiful, but the thing was, we decided to take a leap, and we lived into the standard we wanted to have for our lives. I think that's a big lesson here, is not only just not wanting to build someone else's dreams, but hey, I have a standard for my life that I'm not quite meeting, and I'm not okay with it.
Yeah.
And I'm not making the impact that I want to. So really that's the breakdown, guys. And at the end of the day, really what I want to tie in here is the fact that it takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of consistency.
And then more hard work.
And then more hard work after that, sleepless nights. And I'll speak on this a little bit, but I like to ask Chase first. what give us like a couple realizations maybe you've had in the last year of being an entrepreneur. Maybe something like, oh shit, I didn't realize that this was going to be the case. I didn't realize how hard I was going to have to work. I didn't realize dealing with people was going to be anything.
I mean, definitely, I think a lot of the things that having people like you in my life, I could talk to, mentors in a way, or just like look at your experience thus far. I mean, it's true what they say. You wake up and whether you fail or whether you succeed is 100% on you, which is a lot of pressure. It's very exciting. It's very terrifying. So like those things I kind of already knew. I had certain expectations, but like you and I were talking today about like I've been doing this. I created this project or this program or this service, and then in that you realize, wait a minute, I have this other thing. I have this other service. It's this like self-feeding machine. Once you create one thing and you begin to get good at it, you can take a step back and you're like, wait a minute, hold on. There's this other group of people I wasn't serving, or there's this other program I can make, or this other insert your product or service here. And that, like for me, began this like big new cycle of like, wait a minute, like how do I control this? How do I put parameters on what I want to do, what I want to create? Because when the day is yours and all the 24 hours are yours to do whatever you want, dude, like you freak out, you create amazing things, but then you question everything. So like,
how many more decisions do you have to make now versus when you had
I have to decide what I want to decide on. like straight up. Like, do I want to allocate time to think about this and create this, or like, do I want to decide on that? That you have to decide to take
no one's telling
decisions. Yeah, absolutely.
So the thing is, guys, we're in the arena right now. You can either be on the outside looking in, watching people battle it out, or you can jump into the arena and decide to build the life that you want to build. And Chase and I, not in pretty fashion, we've had our setbacks this year, a lot that we don't share on social media, but we're in the arena and we're taking the action and we're showing up perfectly imperfect. And let that be a lesson for you guys. And let us be an example for you. Like, hey, there's nothing special about us. We decided that we're not living at the standard that we were living at, which is below what we wanted. And we decided to take a step, and fast forward a year, this could be a reality for you. Chase has some coaches on his team and is serving his people in a extreme way. Not only that, but with his podcast, with what he's doing with Bear Performance Nutrition, with some amazing plans he has coming up, me with my coaching business. So guys, it is possible. It is possible to step in the arena, show up perfectly imperfect, and then design a life that is going to take a shit ton of hard work. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you're going to be able to lay your head down and say, I like this. Yeah. Like, this is fun.
All right, the day in LA is done. Now it is time for the night time, because the night time is the right time. May and I are meeting up with our good friend Nika here downtown LA. Getting showered, getting ready, going to go grab some dinner and paint the town rojo.
No, we ain't.